square feet.
Commissioner Howard, you're not willing to consider allowing the RSCC to look at this as a viable building within the inventory?
I don't think that's, from what I understood in terms of the way the Board of Education gave direction, I don't think that's something that they're going to consider. If that changes, then certainly, that's up to them. If they want to find a school use for that building, then I don't have any problem with them looking at anything.
Well,
but I think we'd have to have some idea that they were going to do that.
Aren't you the elected leaders of the county? I don't want to be confrontational here, but if you say you control the purse strings and you can say, we think this is something you could look at because in the long run it's going to save us a significant amount of capital cost, why wouldn't you do that? And then there's different things you can look at, from the wind and solar part to criminal justice magnet system, to breaking up what a middle school is from 6th to 8th grade, to alternative uses for a building. Another building may come open, which then may better be served as the Board of Education's look. Why not sit down and look at it on a holistic approach, since that's what seems to be in the cards?
Yes, please. Let us help you get out of this mess.
Well, no, I'd be glad to help you get out of this mess. The problem is that they just went through a multi-year process that took us in a totally different direction. I don't know what we think we would find in the evaluation that they're doing that would cause us to say, bring another building back online.
There's going to be at least 3 people sitting there, or 2. There could be 4 people sitting in seats that are different, right? Or that are there, and there's going to be 3 people at the Board of
That's not going to change the work of the committee this year. The committee's working right now. I'm not trying to be argumentative. If they want to look at it, that's fine. But
It certainly sounds like you're putting an alternative to us that is, play with us or we're going away and taking our ball with us.
No. I think you're taking that the wrong way. I think we're saying we thought we had a plan, and if we don't, I don't want to continue down that path until we know what the plan is. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm willing to sit down with you and work out some kind of plan, but I think part of that plan ought to be, if you're looking at a holistic approach of every building the county owns, school and otherwise, why wouldn't this be in the mix? And why wouldn't we explore different alternatives for it?
Well,
In 1 year, I mean, you can talk about they were 5 off in their projections from 2008. Well, we had the deepest recession this country's known since the Depression, which helped them get there. Now you don't. You got the economy booming, as Commissioner Rothschild said. You got their projections off by over 100 in 1 year, and their whole outlook has changed on their 10-year plan in 1 year. So why wouldn't we do a reasonable view and look at every single building in the county? There's some smart people that could help us do it. There's some smart people in this room that could do it, and really look at different ways of utilizing these buildings so we're not spending $100 and some million on new schools that aren't needed, or dressing up buildings that are way beyond their useful age.
I'm open to any discussion. What I'm not open to is spending more money until we know what we're doing.